Track temperature was a scorching 43 degrees Celsius as the world's fastest cars took to a brand new track for Formula One, the 75th venue to hold a Grand Prix, the Lusail International Circuit in Qatar. Pirelli have opted for the three hardest compounds for this weekend, and all were on display in first practice. Both Nikita Mazepin and George Russell exceeding track limits as they looked to dial in their rides and understand the track's characteristics, gathering that all-important data ahead of qualifying. Lewis Hamilton was another pushing the envelope and exploring Lusail's curbs. The defending world champion suffered from a power issue throughout the session though, with Mercedes eventually opting to retire the car. Only two current drivers have competed here before, Nikita Mazepin in 2014 and Red Bull's Sergio Perez, the Mexican victorious when GP2 Asia raced here in 2009. Former F1 star Nico Hülkenberg actually held the previous outright track record, a 1 minute 35.741 from that same championship. But that fell very quickly on Friday morning as every driver broke through that barrier, Max Verstappen topping the timesheets with a 1 minute 23.723, the new benchmark. Lance Stroll suffered a brake-by-wire issue. The Canadian asked to coast his Aston Martin back to the garage to prevent further damage. McLaren's Lando Norris ran wide at turn 14 as they looked to fight back against Ferrari in their battle for P3 in the Constructors' Championship. The raised sausage curb making a mess of his McLaren's undercarriage.
So gone wrong.
I'm just looking now.
His Australian teammate was in a better mood.
This is fun.
Mick Schumacher suffered a lock-up at turn 7 and found the gravel, but did a decent job of extricating his Haas. Yuki Tsunoda had a couple of moments, the Japanese driver wheel-spinning on the grass as he overtook some slower traffic and later surviving a scary steering snap at the final corner. So Verstappen quickest from the ever-impressive Pierre Gasly, then the Mercedes pairing of Valtteri Bottas and Hamilton, with Tsunoda P5 cementing a very decent session for AlphaTauri. Then the Ferraris of Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc ahead of Perez, Esteban Ocon and Norris. Daniel Ricciardo P11, then Sebastian Vettel, Nicholas Latifi and Antonio Giovinazzi, who learned this week that he'll be replaced at Alfa Romeo next year by Formula 2 driver Guan Yu Zhou. Kimi Raikkonen P15, then George Russell in the other Williams, ahead of Fernando Alonso, Schumacher, Stroll and Mazepin.